Hello everyone, this is Lloyd Swartz coming to you from Albuquerque Auction Addiction here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is going to be your March 20th, Friday, March 20th, coronavirus and estate sales update. Feel like it's important to get some videos out there and keep our community updated. We're calling our clients regularly. We're trying to inform all our buyers via email and newsletter and that sort of thing of changes as they go on. Of course, since the last time I did a video, things have gotten crazier. There's more infections, more doubt over whether the reaction is warranted. I'm not going to go into that again. I've already beat that dead horse in my last video. And you know what I think, in my opinion, has not dramatically changed. We're still concerned about everyone's health despite what we believe to be an overreaction. We're taking a lot of precautions. We're not doing previews anymore in person. We're extending pickup hours. So in other words, if we thought we could empty a home in 3 hours, we might make it 4 or 5 hours so that we can therefore limit the number of people. We have a particularly congested pickup on Saturday that people are really concerned about. You can have 80 plus people there potentially. And what we're going to do there is we're actually going to have somebody at the door to regulate and ask people to remain at their cars and let no more. The generally accepted limit is not to have 10 or more people present at any one time in a tight group. I think that's the most strictest interpretation of the law right now of the land. So we're making efforts. We have talked to a vulnerable client a couple days ago, diabetes person. We said, you know what, let's get you organized. Let's get you out of the home, and then we'll do the sale. So we are taking some precautions, but we also don't want to be the fear mongers. We don't want to blow things out completely out of proportion. The other thing I want to talk to you about is what is legal and what is not legal. Should you be staying home? Should you not be staying home? If you got this all figured out, 5 minutes from now it'll change. So good luck. Several states are going into lockdown. Many places are going into shelter in place or lockdown, whatever fancy words the politicians come up with to describe that. Non-essential services. Well, what is a non-essential service? That's the real question. I think that's what's torturing a lot of businesses like me. So a hair salon, if your hair got a little long, I guess it's not the end of the world. Restaurants, bars, I know a restaurant to me could be essential, but that's just me. Movie theaters, probably not. Hinkle Family Fun Center, probably not. But there does come a point where it's like, all right, who's going to gas up the generator and repair the generator at the hospital? Who's going to clean the uniforms for the hospital? So it's not real easy to say that you or your business are non-essential. So we really have two things governing estate sales. The limit of no more than 10 people in a single location at one time. So what does that mean? We sell online, so we have to limit the people at the pickup to 10 or less. What does that mean for a traditional estate sale? In my opinion, they probably should not be operating at this point, because how do you limit 10 people? Maybe you could do an appointment sale or something like that, but I'll be honest, I'm not even sure how that works. Also, given the fact that estate sales that are traditional are being very poorly attended right now because people are at home, again, probably not a great idea. So here at My Auction Addiction, we are a lot slower than normal for this time of the year, obviously, but we are continuing to take care of our clients. We are continuing to move forward and just take precautions and try to follow the law. Along with the fact that we can definitely limit it to 10 people or less, unlike some traditional estate sellers. We also believe under the Essential Services Clause, and we just did a little bit of research, that we are probably covered under the financial services sector. And let me explain that a little further. It may sound, what? What do you have to do with that? Well, we process a lot of money, so we can make that argument, and we do. We take in large quantities of money, and we hand back to our clients large quantities of money. That is a qualification. The other thing is we are directly tied to the real estate market. I have homes come up right now that have to be out and empty on a certain date for a real estate transactions in hundreds of thousands, maybe even $1 million to occur. Those homes have to be empty. Okay? We can do those jobs with 1 to 2 people in the home to inventory, selling it online, having all the shoppers go online, not go to the home. All right, and we can keep the pickups under 10 people. So in my mind, we fit both the essential services clause and we fit the requirement that you keep the sale under 10 people. Now, for those of you that are potential clients and you're a little worried about, okay, yes, how's the selling going? Well, it's going well. Our buyers are at home. They don't have a lot to do. They're shopping online. They may not be going out as much and they may not be going to traditional estate sales, but they are shopping online. I've had people sign up. I even know and have signed up in the last few days. And I'm like, oh, wow, okay. So it's going well. Now, I can't promise my clients a return months down the road if this crisis continues and people run low on money. Right now, everybody's got money. They've been out of work a little while, or some of us are not out of work totally. So it's not too bad. So we're making headway. But I do think, guys, especially for you sellers out there, because we have less volume, and I'm not talking less volume, I'm talking a quarter of what we normally have this busy spring season. So yes, we may have less money in the market, we may have less buyers, but we also have less projects ourselves. A lot of estate sellers are dead anyways already. Flea markets are closed. People aren't doing garage sales. So I do think we can get your sale done. I think we can get it done smartly. I think we can get it done safely. We can get it done timely. Well, we've got plenty of time. That's not an issue. We've got several employees that are ready to serve your needs. And we can get it done legally. In the spirit of the law, assuming that all these restrictions are distinctly required. So don't be surprised if you see some things, or we got one of our employees, you probably won't see their face at a pickup. They'll be behind the scenes working, but not at the pickup because they have an immune vulnerability, and we want to be cognizant of that issue. So we're going to be smart. We're going to keep working. We believe, at least even under the strict California lockdown interpretation of law, we are an essential service, and that we can keep our crowds under 10 people by technical letter law. This is going to take some practice. It's going to take everybody's patience. If you're a buyer, so you notice I'm going to both buyers and sellers with this video. If you are a buyer, please keep that in mind. If you show up to a pickup, you see a lot of people standing around, a lot of people outside, just wait in your car a little bit. It always thins out. We have those big rushes, usually an hour or two at the most, and most of our homes are empty. And we're just dealing with 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5 people at a time. So, again, we're all in this together. We'll get through it. There's going to be some tough times. And we need to support our clients. We need to support our families just as you do. Let's just be smart. Let's all work together. And let's get through this crazy COVID-19 crisis, all right? If you're a buyer or a seller, either one, feel free to call me or email me anytime. And believe me, you have been. And if you're a seller and we haven't updated you enough on what's going on, most of our new sellers get it. Some of the jobs we started weeks ago, maybe not so much. So reach out to us, guys. We're available by phone, email, text, smoke signals if that doesn't work, whatever. Us, we're very open, very communicative. We answer our phones. We're not going anywhere. So keep that in mind. We've been here 9 years, guys. We're one of the most well-established estate sale companies in the state. And yes, we realize your home is your biggest asset. And if it sells, if you need to sell it, home has to be empty before anything else so that you can get that asset taken care of. All right, guys, I hope you will all stay safe, be smart, work together in your local communities, work together with your families, work together with all your friends, gang up, be a gang for success and preparedness and to get through this crisis and be healthy. All right, best wishes to everyone, and we'll see you at the auction.